Yeah, so today we're gonna look at these books, Expanding Your Adam Kadmon's Body, Part 1. And it's it's the same series with the Keys of Enoch. And when we talk about the Adam Kadmon's body, we Adam Kadmon is is basically your higher self. But according
Okay.
to Enoch, according to the Keys of Enoch, he said the Adam Kadmon body is the light manifestation of paradise sons and lords of light who have evolved or been created beyond body form as man knows it. The light body that has the ability to take on any form necessary to create and teach all manner of thinking, creation, including super species, creations which exist of energy entities, the Adam Kadmon is bestowed upon the light body, which becomes an extension of Yahweh. It's basically, and if you know, a lot of teachers talk about that who we truly are is light body. It's like energy.
Mm-hmm.
So when he talks about Adam Kadmon, he's just talking about our higher selves. And we're in chapter 1. I'm just gonna read. And it says, it is our pleasure to bring new information forward from the heart of God to assist the earth. We extend, and when it says we, these are all ascended beings. Let me see if I can find their names. These books were written by ascended masters. This one is Shalana, but basically when he's talking about we is talking about ascended masters. Jesus was considered an ascended masters. Buddha is an ascended masters. Mohammed is an ascended master. Saint Germain, and a lot of them that I don't even know their names, but somehow I have it somewhere. Each book they come together and write. They said we, but these are ascended masters, people who have like Christ, um, their higher self. They knew how to become one with their higher self. Those are ascended masters.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we worship Jesus, we don't even know what we're doing. Muhammad and them, they're just ascended masters. They're teachers. They're teachers. They understood all while on earth to tap into that divine aspect of who they are. They understood these are ascended masters. They incarnate on in this realm to teach us so we can incarnate to bring truth. So there's a lot of ascended masters. So I said we extend to all humanity the opportunity to open your minds to the thought you are the God of your being and are part of the consciousness of Father, Mother God in the great central sun. This is the point we're taking you to in the books we will be writing, not being your higher self, not being your higher self on earth, but being Father, Mother God in a body of God. When you do your planetary ascension, you can become your Adam Kadmon body. Download into your form your I am presence, who is your soul, with Father, Mother, God from the etheric. We are taking you to the point of integrating the totality of the cosmic ascension on earth as we grounded cosmic ascension. So the goal is for them to show us. I know it talks about to the great central sun. This part I don't understand totally. But it's somehow our heart is connected to the great central sun. Somehow is
Mm.
our heart is connected to the great central sun. I'm not it's like there's a great central sun that connects everybody and everywhere. I'm not sure yet because I haven't finished reading the book. I'm still on book one, but it talks about the great central sun. And as you see, as we continue to read, it'll talk about our heart, our heart too. So be open to have your mind blown what these ascended beings is trying to tell us about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
because they have to incarnate on this realm, because remember, we in this realm, we are on only a few of us right now understand who we are. So this is all what this is about, is to raise the consciousness of the planet. This is the main thing. It is so important to raise the consciousness in the planet. And before I go on, sis, I heard this young man said something yesterday and about how we understand what happened to us. And he said, um, because we don't know who we are, um, we they we've been suctioned into a black hole where we can be controlled. And these, when you ask who is controlling us, remember in the Bible when it talks about we call him Satan, but some people were kicked out of heaven because of rebellion or whatever. And they just know, they know how to do things. But he's saying we're in this black hole, and because um it's like just imagine like a tube that we've been suction, like you're in the middle of a tube and there's other set just a little like a water bottle. Call that a
Okay.
black hole, right? Like a water bottle.
Yeah.
Imagine it as a black hole. And remember, we're energy. When you hear me explaining this, remember we're energy beings. So don't think about it physically. Because, and when we understand, oh, who we are, energy expand. We expand. When we start, know that, listen, I am a consciousness being vibrating at a certain frequency. I am energy. I'm not this visible aspect. When we become knowledgeable, when we become aware of who we are, we start expanding. Why we in this black hole right now is because we don't know, we're like sheep. We don't understand that who we are. So the
Mm-hmm.
more, why it's so important for us, why is it so important for us to vibrate, increase our consciousness so we can get out of this black hole? That's so energy can expand. So when we raise our vibration, this everything just open up. Everything, this little water bottle that have us contained in this little container is just gonna expand, and we're just gonna be aware, and and that's how everything gonna turn around. So that's why you have these ascended masters um come to this earth to raise the consciousness of the earth. And remember, the earth is alive too, people. Remember, the
Yeah.
earth is alive. All right. There are energies coming in to assist the earth. These energies of light plays out in many ways. One way is to assist the earth in healing all areas, which requires to be purified. Mother Earth is a living entity and has a consciousness, the same as you and I. There is a number of ways she can heal herself from all the pollution and devastation that has taken place on Earth and taking place on the Earth and in the Earth. This is what sometimes we don't think about things going on inside the hurt, you know. So the earth uses floods, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, and volcano eruptions to move all the old energies out of the earth. Mother Earth brings a new consciousness to the people and a coming together and sharing whenever there is an accident or tragedy of any kind. And you remember today we were talking about Jamaica, sis, and
Yes,
that's when the energy of the country or any area rise after devastation, and people coming together and helping each other, and that's a huge energy. That's a huge expansion of energy. That's a raising up of consciousness. The energy is so high after a devastation,
true.
because no longer we're not thinking about self and that egotistical attitude. We're expanding love, we're expanding togetherness. So when after that storm, they always say after a storm comes a calm. So the
Yes,
the energy is rising in those areas like Jamaica that just had the storm. And that's why I was saying, yeah, they when that energy rise, those who are playing the game, those who are in control, don't like that. So they do something else to bring back or low vibration or low energy frequency.
I believe that because look how long it took for them to get electricity.
I know. When people they did
Wow.
that so people can start getting frustrated and get out of their equilibrium, you know?
Mm,
So when you think these governments are for you, you need to think again. There is a new consciousness that comes about whenever something occurs, that the people assist and helps each other. Usually the city or whole country will put their consciousness. Let me share another screen. Um, yeah, they put their consciousness into something until all is involved, even if it is just reading or hearing about it. When nearly everyone puts their consciousness into an event, like when Lady Diana or Mother Teresa passed away, what occurs is the rising of the consciousness of the people just by showing concern and compassion for what has occurred. Once the consciousness has risen, it stays at this level. There is no going back to the way it was before. This will mostly occur to the people who are near the heart of the tragedy. The reason the consciousness is being mentioned is that this occurs from God as a way to bring people together of like mind to assist in raising the consciousness. So whenever there is an area that requires purification, Mother Earth will work with God to assist the area in purifying. At the present time, there are new grid lines being created under the earth and above the earth. Some people may call these ley lines. If you hear me, ley lines, if you have your phone, you wonder what ley lines are, just Google them and took images. It's beautiful. It's like the veins. It's like the heartbeats. It's like blood running through our veins. It's like blood running through the earth. These ley
Wow.
lines are, yeah, it's beautiful. It's everywhere. Please, if you get a time, just Google ley lines and click on images, and you can see it all over. You want to do USA, you can do USA. Um, but sometimes I talked about this before. There's one running from, there's a main one, and a lot of churches are built on the main ley lines. Churches are built on these ley lines. They're energy harvesting. What can I compare ley lines to that's in our body? Because as how we're created, this is how the earth are created. What would I call energy
Like
center?
arteries?
These arteries are, um, could it be? You ever hear about chakras? The chakras?
Yeah, in our spines. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. It could
Mm-hmm.
be chakras. Yeah, there are areas that's give a lot of energy.
Okay. Like the
Yeah,
heart chakra,
your heart
the
chakra.
yeah, there's seven of them.
Yeah, they said there's seven, but I heard this man said it's 13. But I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, one in your foot. One there's some above. There's one above us and there's one below us. 10 feet above us, and I'm not either 6 feet or 10 feet above us. There's one and one below us.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, so these are the grid lines. Some people call these ley lines. The grid lines below the earth correspond with the new ones that have been created above the earth. So you have, so they probably attacked, and when I use they, please, I'm talking about the real controllers of this earth, not your politicians. The people who your politicians have to obey. Not they don't obey us. They probably took over the grid lines on the earth. So these ascended masters are making new grid lines above the earth. Okay. I know. Man, this is deep ministry. Open your mind to so many things that we have
Amen.
we
Amen.
weren't taught. We weren't taught. These things should have been taught in school. And we can't, I know, we can even, the one in Jamaica, where the most energy that passed through Jamaica, there's a statue of this man on the grid line. So, as I always say, the everything is energy, everything is consciousness. We got to put that in our minds. And that masculine energy usurped. This is Mother Earth. This is a feminine planet. And to decree when they usurp the feminine energy, the vibration of the earth fell. The vibration fell. So in the energy hotspots, they put a statue or they put obelisk, that penis looking thing that you see, the Washington Monument, those monuments that look
Yeah,
like
yeah, there's a statue at what is it? Emancipation Park?
Emancipation Park
Uh-huh.
of a
Uh-huh.
guy. So they
Yes.
use these statues to usurp the energy on the planet.
Mm.
Hmm.
'Cause I always wonder why would you put a naked man and a naked lady as a statue? What does it represent?
But
Ah,
there's another one I think is in Clarendon too. There's a lot of,
ah,
but anywhere
I,
you see those statues, just know that they're energy centers.
okay.
Yeah. And anywhere you see those, I know in Washington, D.C., you see those penis looking, they call it the Washington Monument
The
created.
monument. Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's just showing off their masculine energy on the earth. It's not, it's we have to look beyond what our physical eyes. We have to go deeper. It's so that everything is about energy. You can only control somebody when you control their energy and their consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nothing else matters. Let me read that paragraph back. So how we can work with these grid lines is through meditation practices. When you put your consciousness or awareness on the grid lines, either above or below the earth, in meditative practices, you are able to use the light from the grid lines to heal the earth from the core up. Wow. We will now describe the grid lines. The grid line below the earth runs all the way around the earth in a circle. The grid line at this time, April 2002, is 9 miles wide and 3 miles below the earth. The grid line above the earth at the time of this writing is 10 miles wide. There are also many vortexes above the macrocosm, as above, so below. So yeah, so anything is above, same thing below. And as I mentioned earlier, as within, so without. The way we're made up, the way we were created with all the energy spots and all that, the earth was created that way in their own. So, you know, as the God is so what's the word? Divine order, God of divine order or creator. So the same as within, as above, so below, as within, so without. There's not a lot of deviation from its creation.
Okay.
Yeah, we might call ourselves blood. The earth might call there's rivers. We might call ourselves chakras. The earth might call their energy centers grid lines, but it's the same concept. Okay. There are also many vortexes above the earth that are open. There is a saying, as the microcosm, so the macrocosm, as above, so below. As energy opens above the earth, by cosmic law, it must also open vortexes below the earth. If there are energy vortexes above and below the earth, you must have energy vortexes opening on the earth. As this is now starting to occur, the light of the earth is coming through in a larger of amounts to awaken humanity. All this to awaken humanity. All
Mhm.
this energy is to change the consciousness on the planet, is to change the consciousness on the planet. And that young man yesterday that explained what's happened to us, I can't explain it like he did, but it's like because of this masculine energy, we've been shrink down like we're in like all of us is stuck in a water bottle. They call it black hole, basically. And that's why we don't have no knowledge of self. That's why uh, we descend in consciousness and all that. So the goal is for us to expand. Those who live on the earth who for some reason or another are unable to change their ways to love and heal, that is non-love, that may if ways to love and heal what is non-love, may, if it is their soul's desire, exit the earth through death. You see, when we talk about there's no choice. It's either death or raise your energy or your consciousness. You see, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's either you exit the earth or you raise your it's there's no there's I mean That's the only choice, basically.
I want to raise mine. I don't want to leave. I want to raise mine.
Yeah, you can,
Yeah.
if you decide you don't want to raise yours, you hear this message, um, and you be like, you know what, I don't want to raise mine. You can't stay on this planet because Mother Earth is where raising hers. Where you gonna go? You have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
You have to leave. I'm gonna read that one more time because when you hear everybody talking about, and there's a lot of consciousness teachers out there now. You don't have no excuse. You're gonna be like, Father, I never heard it. You can't say you never heard it about this consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read that one more time. It said, those who live on the earth who for some reason or another are unable to change their ways to love and heal what is non-love. That means you need to heal whatever is in you that doesn't represent love. May, if it is their soul's desire, exit the earth through death. Sometimes this will occur in mass numbers. It is perfect and in divine order, as these souls may desire to learn in spirit what they were uh, unable to accomplish on earth. And you see too, sis, when they leave, so even when they exit in death, they're gonna have to learn it in spirit. So there's no choice. You're gonna have to understand about
So either way, so are you saying either way go? But when once we exit, we reincarnated back, right?
but you probably go through a teaching before you reincarnated.
Okay.
Yeah. They probably wonder if that's what they talk about in Revelation when they say you're gonna go through you and your soul is gonna be like, this is what you do wrong, and this is what, you know, in Revelation they talk about the long book of life. Oh, we're
Mm.
gonna, I wonder if that's some, they probably gonna your soul is gonna be like, this is where we went wrong. You know, this is where you went wrong. But because
So
you're
when
not
they go ahead.
but because you can't come back to, you have to do it spiritually because if you want to come back to Earth, because Earth vibration is not going to be in 3D anymore, it's going to be ascended. So you can't come back until either you do it physically on this earth or spiritually. Said what were you
Mm.
were saying, sis?
No, I was no, because you mentioned the Lamb's Book of Life, and
Yeah,
I was gonna ask, well, what that's all about, because you always hear the saints say, "Oh, I want my name to be written
be
in the
written.
Lamb's Book of Life," and
Yeah.
oh,
But so as in the Bible, it's not physical, as we read in the Bible. It's spiritual. And I think that's what I think that your soul, you see, it tells us it depends on your soul's decision. Your soul after you leave this earth, it's gonna be like, you can, I'm just assuming you can do this, raising your consciousness and vibration, um, spiritually. You have to do it spiritually, if you want to go back to earth because you have to ascend. Maybe you could come back as a low vibrational tree or a plant or something,
but
or
even the trees are vibration because they they operate in their capacity.
yeah,
When the wind blows, the leaves move. When the season change, it either fall off or grow back. So they operate in their right consciousness.
You're
I
probably
would say.
right. They're probably vibrating higher than we are.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they're probably vibrating higher than we are. And the
because
animals too probably vibrating higher than we are.
I agree. Because if the tree, if you cut a limb on any tree, it will sprout back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And those who do gardening, they always pruning bushes and it grow back fuller and bigger and better.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
believe they're working in their vibration.
yeah, that
We
you're
not,
right.
we're not, cause we sick, we this, we that.
Yeah, we don't
We,
love, you
no,
know,
no, we
we
have
don't love and we
resentment. We
affect.
don't, we're
Yeah,
hateful, we spiteful. Yeah.
yeah, and that scripture coming to me too, sis, that says only man doesn't please him. So
Mm-hmm.
you're right.
I believe that.
Yeah, yeah, only man doesn't please him. Oh yeah. So yeah, if you're hearing, you'll be like, deep ministry I was talking about raising your consciousness and your vibrational energy. You don't have a choice. You have a choice, but you gotta leave. You gotta leave to do it. It's either you do it here or you do it some
On the other side.
on the other side. Yeah. And we see that there's no really death, you know.
No, no,
No,
the spirit doesn't die.
it doesn't die.
Mm-mm.
Okay. The people on the earth who are exiting are unable to accept the higher energies. They are unable to change their ways to increase their vibrational rate within their body. Their soul prefers them to leave and come back in another body later after they have learned some of their lessons in spirit. You see, so they're gonna get the lessons in spirit, even though they exit. Each soul, as they leave the earth, goes back to spirit and meets with
Mm.
a teacher guide who is one of a council of 12 of light who goes over their lessons on earth of non-love. The guide shows them choices they had made and how they choose choices that were of non-love. When each soul learns all they can learn in spirit, they then put their name on a list to reincarnate on Earth or another planet. The Earth will only accommodate 10 billion people comfortable, comfortably spread evenly over the planet Earth. There is a large population of people living in populated areas that are too large, such as New Delhi, Peking, and Tokyo. I didn't know the Earth can only accommodate 10 billion people. I don't even know how much we have now.
Wow. So if it's overpopulated, then some have to leave.
Yep, basically.
Wow.
Yep, yep. So it's just gonna go by the easy choices if you're not increasing your vibration. You see how it is, sis?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not spreading love and togetherness, then you'll just leave. Then you'll have to leave. We will show how these populated areas can be changed for the new heaven and earth we wish to create with God. These large populated cities have many poor people who require both food and better shelter. We will also show many ways to spread light and anchor it into the diamond heart of Mother Earth. The main reason for writing this book is to show how light workers can heal the earth on their own with their God self or I am presence. And if you're wondering if you're a light worker, possibly if you're raising your vibrational frequencies, you probably are a light worker. If you're raising your consciousness, you probably are or is, you are a light worker. The main reason, okay, the main reason for writing this book is to show how light workers can heal the earth on their own with their God self or I am presence. When people on earth come together in a group, which contains more than 6 to 8 people, the light is magnified 100 times by the angels and spirit when you invoke them to assist you. You will be assisted by spirit when you show your I am present, that it comes first in your life and you desire to live your life as your higher self, and you decide to live your life as higher self. So that's when the Bible says one chase 1,000, two put 10,000 to flight.
Mm-hmm.
So and what it was talking about is energy. One, 8 people come together, consciousness, people who are aware of their vibrational energy come together. Oh my God, we could light up 8 of us together.
True. It's true.
We could, that's how you tear down mountains.
Yes. Yeah.
Those who know that there's I am present, a higher self, and we come together, just 8. You see how much people, 8 people, some 8 persons people could save? Just eight
Powerful.
people. We don't need
Wow.
everybody. Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. Okay. Higher self. Spirit will then assist you more and attempt to move you faster through your initiations and speed. The escalator is that the escalator faster to the God of your being coming into your heart in your physical body. So if you're raising your vibrational and your energy and you're struggling, as we talked about earlier today, we see these are initiation. These are to help you become more into your higher self. So if you listen to this and you be like, deep ministry, I'm trying to raise my vibrational frequency and I'm struggling more. Body's against me, and it's just part of the process.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the process. As my sister can testify, see what are you trying to learn? What are you learning from all this that you're going through when you try to raise your vibrational frequency? As it's just tell you, these are initiation because you have to become more of self. You have to have knowledge more of self. You have to understand your powers. And we
Amen.
talked about this before too, sis, pouring clean wine into old wineskin.
Wine skin, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't do it. Just
can't.
cannot. You
No, you
cannot.
can't. You can't. This is all that the Bible try to tell us, is raising our vibrational frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You bring the oneness of God and your I am presence down into your physical body. If you do this on a regular basis, your I am presence will start to gradually embody more of you. This light will spread out from your heart to your chakras and radiate out into a golden ball of light. You see, all those things we don't see with our physical eyes, you know. So it's saying as you crave to be oneness, you bring the oneness of God and your I am presence down into your physical body. And we know your I am presence is your higher self. And if you do this on a regular basis, your I am presence will start to gradually embody more of you. Just imagine that, you know, being led daily by the all knowing self. That's what that is.
Mhm.
Your all
I
knowing
am.
self.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes. Knowing
oh,
that you're all powerful, you're all strong, you're
oh,
all victorious. Huh?
you're, oh, in a space of bliss, bliss every day you wake up. Oh my God.
I'm trying to get what no, I'm not trying, I'm going to get there.
Yes, yes, it says if we continue on the path we're on, we will.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. And this is an exercise here. We're going to read how to become the light of God in the great central sun and the diamond heart of Mother Earth within your heart. And the diamond art, this book always, I never see this anywhere else, but this book talks about there's a diamond heart in central earth, inside the earth. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. And it talks about the great central sun, as I mentioned before. I'm not sure where that is, but it talks about there's a great central sun and there's a diamond heart. And the heart always represents Mother Earth, and the sun represents Father, electricity, just like what we're reading in the Christ letters.
Mm-hmm.
And and our mother always represent magnetism, represent love, So I don't know if that's what he's trying to convey. We don't see much. We were never taught about all these things. So as we continue to seek, maybe one day we'll. But I think I heard someone talk about the great central sun that our heart is connected to. But
Wow.
yes, that our heart is connected to. Okay, so this is how to become the light of God in the great central sun and the diamond heart of Mother Earth within your heart. Call on your higher self to be with you. Meditate and go from your heart of the great central sun, then bring that light back down to your heart. Okay, let's start over. Call on your higher self to be with you. Meditate and go from your heart up to the great central sun. These things you just have to imagine. Just imagine. I've tried it once, sis, and my God, I felt this heavy, heavy feeling came down on me.
Oh
It was
wow.
so heavy. And I opened my eyes. I didn't continue with it. And then you could just tell that it was just a presence bigger than you. Yeah. So when you're in meditation, meditate and call from your heart to the great central sun and go from your heart up to the great central sun. Then bring that light back down into your heart. So you go up to above you, I think 6 feet or 10 feet. That's where the great central sun, I don't know, but you go up. Imagine that there's a central sun above your head, and you go up.
But you
And you,
said is 10 feet wide. It's in width, not in height.
yeah, it's height. The central sun is height. Your energy around you is is that width around you. The central sun is high, it's above your head, and the heart is below your feet.
And that's in depths.
In depths, yes. Yeah. So call on your higher self to be with you. Meditate. Imagine the great central sun. Go up to the great central sun because you always have to unite the mother and the father together. You always have to unite electricity and magnetism.
Right, because it's a combination. They work together.
Exactly. They work together. They work together. That's why please stop commenting that there's no God is not a woman. It's energy, masculine and feminine. They work together. Okay, so you go up to the great central sun and then you come back in your heart. You bring that light back into your heart. Imagine, you have to imagine this. Let the light build in your heart. So you bring it in your heart, you bring that sun, imagine the light yellow sun in your heart and let it build in your heart. And then, and then, and take it down to the diamond heart of Mother Earth. I think it says 3 miles down or something, or 3 feet down. And then you take the same energy, you imagine it's going down to where the diamond heart is in Mother Earth. It's going down there. Bring the light from the diamond heart in your heart. So you bring back the light. This is just imagining. You're in meditation, you're imagining. You bring the light from Mother Earth back into your heart. Expand the light out from your heart into a unified field of love and light. So when all these things in your, remember you're in meditation, so you have the electricity and magnetism all in your light. So just imagine that you're just expanding this light into your home, into your community, into the world. Just expand this light. It's just imagine that this golden light of mother and father is just expanding into all the earth. That's what all this is saying. I know if you have to have an imagination to experience this, to think about this. But for people meditate, this is a way to think instead of so we can focus. And expand the light from your heart into a unified field of love and light. Just say love and light, love and light, love and light,
Love and light, my
love and
favorite
light,
word. Sending you love and light.
love and light. Send love and light. Love
Yes,
represents mother, light represents father. That's it.
yes.
Love and light. When you do this on a regular basis, the light will automatically flow from the heart of God in the great central sun. It then goes to your heart in your physical body, to the diamond heart of Mother Earth. Eventually, after doing this on a regular basis, the light from God, the light from God, the light from God above and God below will meet in your heart automatically. When you go within your heart, you will no longer have to bring the light down from God or up from the diamond heart. You just are that light and become the light and connect it in your heart. This will occur after doing this exercise on a regular basis.
Yeah, because Christ says, I
Ah,
am not him, but I
mm-hmm,
am is the light.
mm-hmm,
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I was trying to think, I think something came in my mind about a scripture that says talk about above too. As it is in heaven, so shall it be in the earth. Is that one?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Mm. We will now tell you how you can use this light and use all of the ways of spirit to heal the earth. One of the easiest way to heal the earth, which is very powerful, is to just bless everything you will come in contact with and put love
Amen.
into everything. Let's just say that again. We will now
Yes.
tell you how you can use the light and use all of the ways of spirit to heal the earth. One of the
By
easiest
blessing it.
way to heal the earth, which is very powerful, is to just bless everything you will come in contact with and put love into everything. When you get up in the morning, bless the God of your being, whom you are. I hope we're all doing that.
Ah, not all the time, but I will start practicing it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Bless
Cause
the
remember,
God of your being, who you are.
cause remember we talk about the food that we
Yes,
should bless our
yeah,
food because certain people cook your food with a bad attitude.
yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Bless everything. And I have a bad habit in not blessing my food. I'm trying though. I'm really trying.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm really trying to start blessing
Yeah,
my.
because I agree because even the scripture it says, bless your bread and water and he will take sickness away.
Oh, yes. And I think even the communion, he said he took the bread and he blessed it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll put that in practice.
Yep, yep. I know. I need to practice this. Another tool, when you get up in the morning, bless the God of your being, who you are. We are not that person you see in the mirror. There's a divine aspect of us that's controlling everything. That's controlling. We have our higher self. Call it the I am, your soul. Bless the God of your being. Then
Yeah.
bless the day. Bless the day. I think it's Mother Earth. Then bless the day and Mother Earth and state your intent of what is it in what it is you wish to have in your life that day.
Yeah, because in Job chapter 30 something says you should command your day.
Oh.
Yeah, command
Mm.
your day. So that means when you bless your day will work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you command good, you command what
Mm.
you want. Yeah.
Mm. That's a good thing, a good song. I don't remember reading it. Wow.
In
In
Job
Job?
30,
Wow.
Job
That's good.
chapter 33 or something like that. Yeah, bless
Yeah.
your day, command the day. Yeah.
Uh, mm, 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 mm. Wonderful. All right. So we get up in the morning. We bless the God of our being, which we are. We bless the earth and our mother. When you get up in the morning, you bless the God of your being, whom you are. He was wounded for transgression. He was bruised for iniquity. The chastisement of peace was upon him, and by his stripes we're healed. It's talking about our higher self.
Mm-hmm.
We have it totally ignored that aspect of us. We here doing what we want and we don't call on our higher self. Well, me and my sister here, we just got the knowledge and we try to practice that a lot. And so get up in the morning, bless the God of your being, whom you are, then bless the day and Mother Earth and state your intent State your intent of what it is you wish to have in your life that day. You may wish to spread your love to everything that day. You will realize at the end of the day, if you accomplished this, that life is very joyful and rewarding. When you give love by cosmic law, you must receive it back, even if it is not always in the way you expect or by the person you gave love to. You learn how to detach from the outcome and place it in your heart with the God of your being or higher self. That's what that all is about. Give love. Even if the person you give it to don't give it back, you will receive. You
And,
will
and you
receive.
know how we feel about that. Oh, I tried to love her, but she's so stubborn, so I give up. No, keep loving.
Keep loving. Keep loving. I know it's not easy. It's not easy. I went somewhere yesterday, and when I came out that place, my head was like, oh my gosh. It's there. There was just a toxic energy. My head was
Mm-mm.
like, I couldn't, I was like lightheaded. I was on the phone with my mother, and my mother was like, drink some water, quick, 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 drink some water. And let me tell you, I drank that water and I felt better. Yeah, there's some toxic energy. We need to get that off the earth so this earth can ascend, so we can experience heaven on earth. That's what the
Mm-hmm.
goal is, heaven on earth. If you decide to take a walk during the day, you can bless everyone you meet. Bless the trees, bless the flowers and their pretty smell and the beautiful colors, and give thanks for the beauty you see. Bless the sun, moon, stars, and Mother Earth, and give thanks to God for everything. When you do this, your guides, angels, ascended masters, and your higher self will work in spirit so that this is all accomplished. This also assists you with becoming one with everything and all of God. There are many angels in spirit who will assist you as they work with the love of God to spread this love with you and through you and in spirit with your intent. And this give me, I didn't know how this works. When we say bless you, if you say God bless you, you should say bless you. When you say bless you, there's angels, there's ascended masters, there's everybody in the heavenly realms working on that. You see, they're working for that to happen. That's the power that you
Of
have.
course. Wow.
You see that? That's the power you have. If you're just simply thinking, it's like everybody's, and I heard I have to give Ron Carpenter this. Ron Carpenter. Oh my gosh. I have to give him this. I know we give these televangelists a hard time. You said you have your guardian angels lazy. You don't tell them to do nothing. I remember that ceremony like yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, you said you have them lazy. And now we're reading when we say bless you to someone, the heavenly host is working to make that happen. You bless the flowers, bless your home, bless your children, bless your husband, bless the government. Oh my gosh. And it's bigger than us. It's to heal the world, it's to heal the earth. But I didn't know I should bless the flowers or the trees. I didn't know. We take that for granted.
Yeah, I didn't either. I mean, considering the fact that it's energy, but we just look at it as like it's just weeds. It don't mean
I
nothing.
know.
But
I know.
they're here for a purpose.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I am telling you, I'm in a place where I needed to be. I needed to be in this place. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes. And Michael Jackson sing that song. Listen, we get up every day and we complain about society. Listen, I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
Make that change. You can
Make
make
that
that change.
change. Make
Mm-hmm.
that change.
Yep.
Make that change.
Mm-hmm.
This little change can change our entire world, sis. Our
Yep.
entire world. Simple,
Yep.
just saying bless, bless,
Bless you. Bless
bless.
you.
Huh?
Bless you. Bless you. But you know, that's interesting because now that I recall, we had a conversation about someone, and you said instead of being critical, just say everything that the person does or do, just say bless you.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, yeah,
You said just bless them. Just bless them. And I was like, okay. And I started doing it.
yeah, yeah. Because no matter what our intentions after we do that, the higher realm's already working on you saying bless you to that person or to that tree. I have a tree that's not growing. I have to go down there and tell him bless you.
And the
So you
tree
can
started
start,
growing.
maybe start, let it start growing.
I mean, seriously, I've heard people said, I start the tree they plant was dying, and they
Yeah,
start talking to it, and suddenly the tree just boom. And
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, what you
yeah.
been drinking? But it's true.
Yes, it's
Oh
true.
my, it's
It is true.
true.
Yes,
Oh wow.
yes, it is true. Yeah. When you bless everything, it is a cosmic law that what goes out from you will come back to you. Oh my gosh.
True.
You're blessing yourself by saying bless you.
Yeah.
Be
Mm-hmm.
prepared for, oh wow, be prepared for many blessings in your life until you become all blessings of God. When this
My God.
occurs, you will automatically spread all blessings and the love of God automatically to the totality of God, which you are in the great central sun and within your physical body. Mm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when we say that bless you, we say it's what we get in return. You see what we get in return, and it takes nothing to say bless you. See what we get in return? Many blessings in your life. Many blessings.
Oh, that makes me wonder. Sometimes you see, when a person sneeze, they always say bless you.
Uh-huh.
And I always wonder why.
Why? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Bless
Yeah,
you.
that's true. Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
And my husband
Mm-hmm.
always like, oh, you think it's your birthright. No, I'm gonna want my bless you.
Hey, give it to me. Give
Give
it
me
to
my bless you
me.
when I sneeze.
Yes.
Give me my
Yes.
give me my bless you when I sneeze.
Yes.
All right. We will now talk about Mother Earth, how she raises our consciousness ahead of the people and everything on the earth. Every 26,000 years, there is a window that opens from the heavens to the earth, which allows extra light rays to come through for 26 years. The harmonic convergence occurred in 1986 and will end in approximately 2012. Within this 26-year window, there is always a huge awakening in humanity as there is wave upon wave of light in the form of energy coming into the earth. There will also be different waves of light which will come in at frequent times. Those on the earth who are unable to handle the extra light coming into their body. Um, those are unheard. Where am I? Okay, those on the earth who are unable to handle the extra light coming into their body may exit Earth in some way, such as accidents, floods, suicides, etc. We get that? You
Mm.
mentioned that earlier too. So all this energy coming in, and when you see light, it's the same thing as energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing as energy. So all this extra earth energy, if you can't handle that extra energy, you'll have to exit the earth in some form. And what it means by handle, I just think that means if you're not able to change to love and light, basically. All this energy coming in, forcing you to be kind, forcing you to love one another, forcing you to be in a good space. And if you're not able to, you will have to leave, exit Earth in some way, such as accidents, floods, suicide, etc. Their soul may see that they are not changing their ways from negativity to love and would like them to go over their lessons on earth while in spirit before reincarnating again. Each person on earth has 12 guides.
Mm. Whoa,
These 12, 12.
and I'm wasting
The
mine.
12
Oh,
disciples.
oh, oh my! I'm at to. Oh no! I'm starting today. I'm put mine to use.
Yeah, we need to put them to use.
Yes,
We need to put isn't that like Jesus and the 12 disciples,
for
sis?
disciples. Yes, ma'am.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, yeah. 12, each person on earth has 12 guides. These 12 guides are some of these 12 guides or some of them will go over what the person while on earth did not love and how it played out in their life on earth. The person can then work on the lessons in spirit, which is the same as on earth, but without physicality and being in a body. This is true because we are the consciousness of God in spirit. Also on earth, once we purify all thoughts and feelings to God. Let me read that again. This is true because we are the consciousness of God in spirit. Also on earth, once we purify all thoughts and feelings to God, give it all thoughts and feelings to your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
Often, the being that have passed in on into spirit are learning to become light, are learning to become light, and will come around loved ones on earth to try and learn from them. They will see how to use the lessons they have learned in spirit if they were to apply them to what they are witnessing on earth. Wow, the spiritual realm is something. We are going to talk about Mother Earth now. Mother Earth as a consciousness and her energy is feminine through though she is both male and female energy. The way we like to say this is Mother Earth is the whole or total energies of God, male and female. But within the wholeness, the feminine energies are more dominant. They don't like to hear nothing about feminine energy. Mother Earth is a feminine energy. They have
Yeah,
to
because
make,
Because
Yeah,
I think we like to suppress love. We don't give love, we suppress it.
yeah. So yeah, because they have to make it more masculine. They have to
But
make her more masculine, for that love, for we to have problem with love, you know. There
but we
wouldn't
can't have
be
one without the other.
uh
We cannot have one without the other.
the masculine and the feminine.
You have to have both.
Yeah, but the feminine has to be more dominant. And the earth we're
Masculine.
living on, the masculine is more dominant because the
Okay.
feminine represents love.
Right.
The feminine represents love. So the masculine was never intended to be dominant. So you now you see the world we're living in, and why the scripture says we're in this world, that because but we're not part of it because this earth is not balanced.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have so much problem with love and unity and togetherness. Everything is so egotistical.
Mm. Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Mother Earth defines this feminine energy by being nurturing and loving to all that treat her with love. Like attracts like. So if you are non-loving, that is what you attract to you. And it is the same with Mother Earth. If you are non-loving and disrespectful, it will play out in your life as such. If you ever encounter something in your life, such as flood, tornado, volcano, etc., ask yourself if you have been showing love towards others and Mother Earth. You will most likely come up with your own answers from within. When there is floods, tornadoes, volcanoes, etc., Mother Earth is cleansing herself of all energies that are less than the purest love, which are caused by thoughts. So he's saying when there's all this stuff that we see, the hurricane and all that, Mother Earth is cleansing herself from the purest love, which are
Mm-hmm.
caused by thoughts, pollution, mind stripping, forestation, etc., which she has to release the energies in some way. If the energies which are love are perfect all over, let me expand this. I didn't scan this too good. Okay. So if the energies which are love are perfect all over some way, if the all over energies just require being more perfect, which I've built up, which Mother Earth will cleanse herself to heal them. In healing herself, she is also healing the people on the earth and within the earth by raising her consciousness. As Mother Earth raises her consciousness, everything on the earth must raise their consciousness to keep stride with Mother Earth. If some people on earth do not raise their consciousness, then they may find themselves exiting earth in some fashion and going back to their soul. Many people have decided at the soul level to stay and assist the earth and spread love and light to assist in healing. The earth is cleansing beautifully. Light workers among the world are pouring light into the grids, even if they are not consciously aware of it. The grids are becoming so wide and bright and bright. The grids are becoming wide and bright that soon the light will radiate from the grids of Mother Earth and everything in and on the earth. There are light workers and everything in on the earth. What? The grids are becoming so wide and bright that soon the light will radiate from the grids to Mother Earth and everything in and on the earth. There are light workers who embody their higher self, who are with intent able to multiply this light 100 times because of their manifestation power. On the earth, there are many layers of soil and sediment before you reach the level in which the grid connects to the light of Mother Earth. That is why when you meditate and put your awareness on the grid, that your higher self connects you to the grid. When all the grids are which is what which is what Cryon and the legions of angels who assist Archangel Michael do, then the light workers assist by applying light to these grids. The grids in some parts of the world are now being activated fully at this time. When light workers put their attention on the grids in meditation practices, then they can state the intent to their higher self to multiply the light that you send to the grids 100 times. When you state your intent, your higher self will enforce it for will enforce it if it is for your highest good and the highest good from God. You know, it just so we sit here as in this realm as poor little me, poor me. I can't do this. What the power that we have to change lives, not just our lives, everybody's lives in the earth. We have 12 guides working with us. We have our higher self that waiting to take directions from us. We have to
Yeah,
understand who we are.
yeah, but if we have not been taught, or if
Yeah,
we have not been told, we don't know.
yeah,
Well, I can speak for myself. I was never taught.
yeah. We haven't been taught. We haven't been taught. And you can see the reason why we were never taught. These things should have been told to us in school. I didn't do geography, but the grids. I was like 10 years ago, or less than 10 years ago. I learned about the grids and the hurt.
Mm.
Grids, grids
So
are
we need to rechange Sunday school.
Sunday school. They couldn't have taught us what they didn't know either, sis. They didn't
Mm.
have, or Sunday school teachers didn't have. My Sunday school teachers barely could read growing up,
My
you know?
cousin was my Sunday school teacher, but
Oh, my Sunday school teacher, you know, they didn't know either. Grids are powers of light. By powers of light, we mean that within the grid are many lines of light, like filaments in a light bulb. These filaments light up. These filaments light up like a bulb, but should be maintained by light workers and those in spirit. And it seems to me, if you're hearing this word light workers, if you're raising your energy, your vibrational, and your frequency, you're probably a light worker. You're probably wondering, why am I, why am I why do I want to be so conscious? Why do I want to raise my energy? And your soul is leading you. So you probably came here to help in Earth's ascension and to help the other people come into the knowledge of self.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like you doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Each light worker who goes with the light from their heart down their legs to their earth star. So the star is 6 to 8 inches deep, sis, 6 to 8 inches
6 to
deep
8.
below the feet, can then connect into the grid by stating their intent. You see, a lot of times we talk about stating your intent. If
Mm-hmm.
you do visualize, imagine the grid in a ring below the earth going in a circle around the inside of the earth. Picture is filling, picture it filling with light and expanding out to include all the earth. This really works in spreading light below the earth, and your higher self with intent will work with you. If you are a light worker and feel you do not fully embody your higher self, we will give you this affirmation to say 6 times a day at separate time spaces. I am the embodiment of my higher self. So I desire to embody I am that I am. It will assist you also to live your life thinking you are your higher self. As you live your life as your higher self, you become it. Whatever you experience in your life, you can trace it back to thoughts within that is less than the perfection of God, which plays out in your life. And this is what we were talking about today. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
we experience in our life, you could trace it back to a thought, something you thought about. It's not the devil, it's not the hoodoo or the voodoo.
It's your mind, it's your
It's your
thought.
mind and your thoughts. Yeah. We will give one more concept regarding the microcosm and the macrocosm. What we want to perceive to you is that as you surrender all that you are to the God that you are, our higher self, you will also receive more from God within. This will filter out into your everyday life. An excellent affirmation to say is, I give all that I am to the God
That
that
I
I am.
am, that I am. Yes.
I love this affirmation.
Yes.
I love this
Yes.
affirmation. Wow.
Yes.
Love
I
it,
could
love it, love it.
I could testify to that.
Yes, yes, yes. I love this affirmation. I give all that I am to the God
To
that
the
I
God that I am. Yes.
am. Love it. Everything, whatever. You know what I give more? I think I have to admit, I give more to my thoughts that are less than perfect. Anything I think that is not perfect and good and loving, I'm like, are fearful. I say this affirmation when I think fearful thought. Say my head hurt me and I take my hit. I think about some sickness. I give it this to the God that I am.
To your higher self.
To your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
please give everything to your higher self. Yeah, I love this affirmation. Don't sit there and worry anything. I give all I am to the God that I am. Everything is energy or light. We just talk about that. That's the masculine energy, light. Even every object in your home, because energy went into the planning and making and manufacturing of the object, including the taking it from the factory to the store. Every person touched the object. Every person touch the object, left energy within it until it reach its destinations.
True. True.
Yeah.
True. That is very true.
hmm Everything is
Mhm.
energy.
Mhm.
Everything you ever hear about, everything, every war that's been fought, everything that happened in this realm is about consciousness and energy.
Mhm.
And that's what you have to use if you need anything. If you want whatever you want in life, you have to use consciousness and energy. Sometimes you may expect time to just be. In other words, time does not change, but within the time. Time has many facets. Time, for instance, does not exist. Time is nothingness, and time exists as spacelessness. Time has no beginning and no end. Time stands still within you. Oh, uh,
Time
this is tough.
stands still
Yeah,
when you're
uh,
in when we're in God.
we're in
And
God's.
God's
Okay.
time is no
Yeah.
time.
hmm
Oh, that's
So time
powerful.
stands. Time stands still when you are in God time. No time. No time. When
Mhm.
you are operating in God's time, time is speeded up. God is speeding up more. Everyone should practice living in God's time, which is now time, with no thoughts as
Amen.
to what you are going to do next.
I live in
This,
the now.
yeah,
That's your
live
favorite
in the
quote.
now. Yeah,
That's your favorite word. I
yeah,
live in the now.
now time. Now I
Now.
have, I when I saw this, I'm like, I wrote something and put it when I get up, remember, live in the now time. Now, don't think of what you're going to do next, what you're going to do tomorrow. This is it. You're listening to this presentation. This is where we're at right now. This is God time.
Mm-hmm.
So when we in church and they talk about it's God's timing, you know, it's God's timing. God time is now time. This is God timing right here. Now, the now. What's now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everyone should practice living in God's time, which is now time, with no thoughts as to what you are going to do next. When you do this, you just go with the flow and see where the flow takes you. Mhm. That's it. Just go with the flow and see where the flow takes you. When you go with the flow, you will find that you have no thoughts as to what you are going to do next. The momentum will lead you to having more joy in your life. For example, you could be shopping and going with the flow in the now moment and find yourself enjoying and experiencing with your higher self. Another way of saying going with the flow is to just be. We get up one day and just be. Wherever this, like you're in the water and let the water take you wherever it want to take you. You know, Can't we just wake up one day and be like, and try not to control what we do that day and see where it takes us? We wake up and bless the day, bless the God for being, and bless everything and let everything. The intent for today would be um, higher self. Let me just go with the flow today, wherever you want to take me, you
I,
know.
I I believe most of us can't do it because our lives was based on calendar. You have a
Yeah,
calendar, a planner for this, or today is January 31st. You is this that. So most of us on always looking at what's already pre-planned. You know,
pre-planned. Yes.
yeah.
And that's why we don't experience the blessing and these blessings in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I
we
agree.
we talked about subconscious today, or subconscious is programmed. to be like, oh, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Because that's what we've been taught. We weren't
Mm-hmm.
taught to get up every day and just be like the birds, like the trees, just be wherever life
Yeah,
takes you.
the word says, take the birds. They don't worry about what they're gonna eat. They don't
Exactly.
worry about what they're gonna wear. They don't worry
Yep.
about none of that.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. That's all we need to do. Because there's no time really. There's no time. If there was time, they wouldn't have to give us clocks.
True.
Yeah. Clock, the clock made time real. Our ancestors used to go out there and look at the sun and know when it's
And
midday.
yes, true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember they used to use the sundial?
The sundial. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I just saw someone using it. That's still, people still use the sundial.
Oh
There's no
wow.
time. Yeah. And that's what keep us in this. Oh, I have to get married by I'm 40. I have to get married by I'm 30. I have to have a baby. Just
Who
be.
told you that?
Who
Who
told you
told
that?
you that?
Oh, I have to finish school by this. I have to finish. Who told you that? There's no time, only God time. And
Yeah,
that's the now time.
true.
Yeah,
See, we have a lot to learn.
we do. We do. We
We
sure do.
really have a lot to learn.
We sure do. Yeah. Just be the God you are in the now moment. Listen, you can't even say God you are. This is just a fact of life. Just you are not the God, but you are a God.
I
Just be the
am.
yeah, you are the I am. You need to just like what you people understand. It seems when God in the beginning, God spoke things, speak things, and things were created. That's the power we have too. We're creating our reality. No one, you're doing it, you're creating it. We have the guides, we have our higher selves waiting on our commands,
True,
waiting on our commands.
true. That's why I so love that one scripture, Mark 11:24. You will have whatsoever you say, whether you say
Mm,
good or bad, you will
exactly.
have what you say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you the God of whatever you say, whether
Mm-hmm,
it's good or bad.
mm-hmm. And life and death is in the power of the
The power
tongue.
of the tongue. That
Mm-hmm,
that is it.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just be the God you are in the now moment. When you do this, you become a walking meditation. When you are just being in the now moment, and this is powerful. When you be in the now moment, it's like you're meditating
Uh-huh.
because you're not your mind is focused on now. It's not. It's just so you're and what I learned, what you do now, nothing is fixed. And that's the thing um we were taught here. Oh, God's gonna do something for me tomorrow. No. Whatever everything is a fluid situation because what happens to you next, it depends on what you do now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If you if you want we can as we talked about today, you can delay your blessing
True.
based on what you do today, and you can
Yes.
speed up your blessing based on what you do now.
Based on what you do.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah. You see
Yeah.
the circle they show us, the earth is constantly spinning, there's no fixed time. And if you said, oh, I'm waiting on God, why are you waiting on God?
You
Why
are
you
God. Then you
you
waiting
are
on yourself.
exactly. Exactly.
You waiting
What
on
you do
yourself.
now, what you do in this moment, And this is why the now time is so powerful. Because when you're in that moment, you're not, it's like you give everything to your higher self to do for you whatever is
Mm.
best for you in the next hour.
Yes.
It's like you're just giving everything to the God that you are to take full control. You see how
Mm-hmm.
powerful that is? Because we're here when I'm not thinking when I come off the spiral line what I'm gonna do next. I'm not when I do that, I take the
Amen.
power from my higher self, from the God that I am.
Mm-hmm.
I take all the power. But when I just be in the moment, I give everything to the God that I am. And just imagine you give
Yeah.
everything to God. What happened? When you give everything to God, the next moment is determined by God. The next moment is determined by God. So, so that's so powerful when it means by being in the now moment. You know, it's very powerful because this little
And you can't
moment,
go wrong.
you can't go wrong. There's just blessings and blessings and blessings. You can't
Mm-hmm.
because what you do now determine what your next moment, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I have to
Just
say,
be
this is some powerful teaching.
this, yeah. Yeah, it is. It sure is. It's a nice book. I think
Yeah.
growing into your Adam Kadmon self, it's really powerful. Okay. For example, you should no, where am I? Just be the God you are in the now moment. When you do this, you become a walking meditation. When you are just being in the now moment, you see the love and beauty in everything and bless everything and everyone. You bless the planet Earth or Mother Earth you, each day for all the beauty and abundance you are supplied by the earth. I'm guilty of not doing this, blessing the
Most,
earth.
most of us are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking today how beautiful the trees are and just driving. It's such a beauty.
And you know, it's so unique because every tree is very different. No tree is alike.
I know, I know. So beautiful. Yeah, yeah. The list is endless as to what you can give thanks to Mother Earth for. Mother Earth is one with God in the heart of God. As you thank Mother Earth, you are also giving thanks to God, as God is in everything and is all that there is in infinity, which has no end. No end. Time goes from lineal to a circle when you operate in the now moment. So when it means that when we just talked about that, lineal mean okay, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It goes from that straight line to
Mm-hmm.
a circle when you're in the now moment. When you're in the now moment. Straight lines are not good. The earth is circles. Circles, your thoughts. When you meditate, you see circles. Circles. Is so when time is a circle within you, it raises you to another dimension. When you practice living in the now moment on a regular basis, for example, if you're operating from the fourth dimension, you will raise yourself to the fifth dimension. You will stay
Yeah.
in the fifth dimension as long as you are in the now moment, which connects you to your higher self. Your higher self will work with you in keeping you in the dimension. This is how important the now moment is.
So we living on time is really, it defeats us. It's not,
Yes.
it
Let
doesn't
us
have any.
stay on in this dimension, in this 3D
Yeah,
dimension. Yeah. It
yeah.
doesn't raise our consciousness.
Wow.
Yeah. What time is it? I know this. Let's see how far. Sometimes you may expect time to just be. In other words, time does change, but within the time. Time has many facets. Time, for instance, does not exist. Time is nothingness, and time exists as spacelessness. I think we just read that. Did I just read that?
Mm,
Yeah, I think I just read that.
yeah,
Yeah, I just read that.
because everybody practice living in the God time, which is the
Yeah,
now time. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Well, I think it's it. When you operate in the now moment, your light you radiate comes from God and goes back to God. I don't know, I didn't scan this good. The way that this occur is all is God. If all and everything contains God, then the light that you have radiate out comes back to you from God. This is a cosmic law that what goes out from you must return to you. It looks like I didn't scan. I missed because this was what we read earlier. Yeah. Well, I think somehow I missed some. I didn't scan this properly. Okay, let's read this last one. We will also state that the only things that are real is what is in the now moment. One other thought about time and staying in the now moment is that the altered ego cannot operate in the now time. That ego cannot operate in the now time. Hmm. The only way to bring the mind under the control of God and your higher self is to operate in the now moment or the now time. And that's what I tell you, sis, when if are anyone out there trying to meditate, if you're out there trying to meditate, just try to stay in the now time. Try to stay in the
So
now
hard.
time.
It
Yeah.
is so hard. I have
Yeah.
to tell you, it is very, whew, it takes more than discipline. It is very hard because their minds start wandering. Oh,
Mm-hmm. 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 The mind does wonder, yes. Mm-hmm.
I was trying to meditate this morning and I'm thinking about people name who I'm like, why am I even thinking about these? Trying to, I said, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it
I
is.
could remember somebody's name and the name wouldn't come. I said, no, this is not right.
Mhm. So when you're in the now time, it's like you're in meditation. You just stay in the space where you are for a couple minutes. It control the mind, it control the ego, you know. The reason that we stay in the now moment is to receive thoughts and knowing from our higher self. The thoughts and knowing we receive in the now moment assist us to become one with our higher self. The altered ego is being blocked entirely when you are in the now moment and with your God self. New Age books often tell you to be in your heart because that is where you feel your feelings. We will tell you that when you are in the now moment, it is always perfect to feel feeling anywhere in the body as long as it is in the now moment. When you operate in the now moment, you are automatically in your heart. And yeah, we just leave it here today. We'll continue with another reading next week. Yeah. So the goal is to be in the now moment. And the now moment means, as the scripture said, take no thought in what you shall eat or drink. This is where I am. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm not thinking what's next. I'm not thinking what's tomorrow. Focusing your mind on being right here, right now. Right here, right now. This is it. And you're just giving control of your heart to your higher self to lead and guide the remainder and the rest of your life. And you're blocking out the ego too. You're blocking out the ego. Yeah. So the goal just be in the now time. And this book is expanding your higher self, expanding the Adam Kadmon's body. This is that book. We'll continue another reading on this next week. It's very, very powerful. Very powerful.
Yes, it is.
It
Mm-hmm.
helps us for those who are trying to ascend, raising their consciousness, raising their vibration. All right. So we just thank you, thank you, thank you. I bless you, sis.
Bless
I
you.
bless
Bless you.
you,
Bless
sis. I
you.
bless.
Yes. Bless you. Put those angels to work. 12 of them.
Yes,
Bless you. Bless
yes.
you. Yes.
I bless you,
Wow.
sis. I bless you. I bless those who joined us and couldn't stay. Bless everyone who came in contact with this ministry, who will be hearing this ministry. I bless you all. I bless my household, our communities. We send blessing to the trees and the birds and everyone around us, our neighbors. We just send blessings and blessings. All right, sis?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Bless you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we'll talk to you on Saturday.
Saturday. Be blessed.
Be blessed, sis.
Be
Be
blessed.
blessed.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Richest
Blessings.
blessings. Yes.
Blessings,
All right.
sis.
Okay. Bye bye.